Welcome back, adventurers, for episode 3 of our D&D workout. How are you feeling? Are you ready to slay some dragons? To swing your sword? Do you think you've got what's in you to become the hero that I think you can be? Tonight, we're gonna find out. Super excited to get to lead another one of these. It's a really great way to kind of break up my own week and to find some good healthy habits to establish and have some fun. And I see we got a first person checking in. Hey, Pete, you won initiative. You checked in first. So Pete, a goblin tries to stab you in the butt. What do you do? And Patrick Gross is here. Welcome back, Patrick, as the second person winning initiative. You see 3 cups in front of you. Which cup do you pick? And we got Danielle. Okay, Danielle, you find a wand that can make any show manifest its next season. What show would you pick? Oh, and Cheryl Meyer is here, the namesake of our sorceress. Good to see you, Cheryl. As one of the supporters, these are the people who I picked to name different NPCs after. So that's really awesome. So, and I see my buddy Leah Juster. That's so good. One of the people I played D&D with in real life. So, Leah, you stand before a large pit. Your only tool to get past it is large from our show. How do you get past the pit? Ooh. We're going to give up people a little bit longer to get checked in. I'll play a few more games with you guys and shout outs to people as they're logging in, give you guys some fun challenges. Who else do we got? Crystal. Hey, Crystal. I'm glad you love the hat. This is my please don't sunburn me when we're in Arizona hat. So Crystal, you find a gauntlet of wall summoning. You can use this to block your enemies or create walls to do push-ups against and make them easier. That could be useful. And my buddy John is here. Good to see you, John. Welcome back. We will start this show in just a moment. Pete says, try to cover said butt, but I'm the geeky dude from Bristol, the Ghostbusters guy. Oh, that's so awesome. Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. And Alan is here. Hey, Alan. Alan, you find a ring of giant strength. This ring gives you plus 10 to your strength, but only on the finger you put the ring on. How do you use your Hercules finger? Leah says, how wide is the pit? Either human ladder or throw me across. Yes, Leah, go for the toss across. As the resident halfling, I'm used to being thrown into combat. Oh, and Michaela is here, one of my great workout buds. She's been here for pretty much every one of these. So Michaela, our last one, you get Superman's cape. While wearing this cloak, you can reach into its folds and pull out either handfuls of soup or men. Your choice. So guys, we're going to start in just a moment. If you are brand new to our weekly workouts, say hi in the comments, introduce yourselves, let us know what your home Ren Fair is, and if you see somebody at your home Ren Fair that they posted, say hi to them. That way we can make some other geeky friends in this wild community right now that we don't get to see each other, but maybe we can make friends for when we get to next time. For me, my home Ren Fair, first one I ever went to was Great Lakes in Ohio. That's the one in northern Ohio, a tiny little Ren Fair, but that was the first one we ever did way back in the day when our show actually wasn't called Barely Balanced. It had a different name back in the day. If you can guess what that name is, you get some bonus points. So guys, I'm going to do a quick recap of what happened in our first 2 episodes. After that, we are diving right in. So while I recap, if you want to start getting your body loosened up, oh, and a little shout out from Hogtown. Hey, Amy, we love Hogtown. Those Florida shows are so much fun. Florida show is actually my second show I ever did, was the Fort Lauderdale. So I'm going to recap, and while I do, just do some rocking butt kickers, just side to side, kind of kicking your butt, getting your body moving, getting it ready to do our workout today. So if you missed episodes 1 and 2, here is what happened. You are a wayfarer, a mystical hero traveling the lands trying to keep peace. You happened upon the village of Fairhaven that was preparing a festival for the queen. The village was attacked by goblins. They kidnapped the queen. You chased them down. You battled your way through their camp, and you almost saved her, but they escaped to a place known as the Crossroads. You went after them. You found yourself a magic wand, and you also freed the queen's mystical, magical, mighty corgi, Rin Tin Ricky, the fighting corgi. You used her corgi to sniff out her path to the Crossroads. And that is where we find our heroes and where our adventure is going to begin. Let's do some high knees. just like this, high knees marching in place. Great job, you guys. Oh, and hey, Tiffany, I am so glad you are here. So we're going to dive into this, you guys, just like any of these episodes. If you like what I'm doing, you want me to keep doing this week after week, you can show a little love on our Patreon for more videos, or drop us a couple bucks through our PayPal or Venmo. It's all in the description of our video. But let's get into it, you guys. I'm going to ditch the hat. I'm going to ditch the vest, get into my workout clothes. Once again, rocking the tie-dye. Some of you have heard of the magical item, the deck of many things. These are my pecs of many things. Not quite as magical, but hopefully they'll get me through this workout. Okay, you guys, so jogging in place. You hurry through the woods, your battle corgi quickly sniffing out the trail. You now stand atop a hill, looking down at the crossroads. Ahead of you, scores of goblins carry and protect a bound and hooded figure in royal clothing. It's the queen. Go a little bit faster, you guys. Fast feet, fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. Quicker, quicker, quicker. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down to a regular jog. If jogging is a little much or you've got neighbors beneath you, you can march in place doing high knees or butt kickers. Those work great. So overhead, you see clouds part and a dark ribbon of lightning shoots to the ground. As it lands, you see that it's a sinuous purple dragon mounted with a half-demon tiefling woman, the mysterious Sorceress Meyers. Without hesitation, you snap the reins of your mighty battle corgi, Rin Tin Ricky, and you hurry towards them. Once again, fast feet, you guys. Fast feet, quick as you can. Quick feet, small feet. Boom, 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 boom. For just 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to a regular jog. Goblins see you coming and begin shooting arrows from their short bows. Quickly, duck behind a boulder. Everyone come into feet slightly apart, about hip distance. You're going to sit your butt back first and go into a squat. Imagine you're sitting down into a chair behind you as you duck behind the boulder, avoiding the arrows shooting your direction. Great work, you guys. Arrows can be deadly. When I play RPGs, a bow is usually my first choice for a weapon. Just the other day, I actually got a bow for really cheap, like way too cheap. And so I asked, I was like, what's the catch? Why is this bow so cheap? And he told me it was a secondhand bow, no strings attached. Good work, you guys. Enough with the squats. Gentle jog in place. You're doing good. You've managed to dodge from the arrows, and maybe you can get line of sight on these goblins so you can sling a spell their way. So everyone, we're gonna try to duck down under a log and see if we can get our eyes on the enemy without getting hit. So to do this, we're gonna do push-ups. You can do them against the wall or a chair. If you're new to push-ups, grab onto a wall or a chair, keep your butt tight, come in. We're still just warming up, so you don't need to go crazy hard on these. If you want to make it a little bit harder, go to the ground, do them on your knees. I want you to give me 10 push-ups to get our chests warmed up and ready. I saw we got Ricky checking in on there. That is the namesake of our corgi. Thank you for your support in last week's show, my friend. So 10 of these on your knees. Good work, you guys. Once you're done with that, gentle jog in place. Gentle jog. You've peeked under the fallen tree. You've got your eye on them. It's time to return fire with fire. What do you guys think? Should we launch some fire bolts at these goblins? Let's do it, you guys. So for this one, you're gonna do a backwards lunge while doing a big arm swing, and imagine that you're tossing that fire bolt from your hand. So I step back with one leg and I swing my arm up and around. So back and up and around. Good job, you guys. Give me 5 of these on the same leg. And then once you've done 5, switch direction of your arm swing. Swing reverse, give it that nice underhand toss. Imagine you're launching it right underneath that fallen tree. Maintaining cover and making those goblins sizzle. Good job, you guys. Once you got that, switch to the other side. Step it back, big arm swing. Let's get our shoulders warmed up before we start slinging the big spells. Good work, you guys. Once you get 5, switch directions. Reverse step, bam, right underneath. Feel it. Good work, you guys. Not a bad warm-up. I feel things heating up. get that spark going, and other fire-related remarks. Good work, you guys. Gentle jog in place. Are you having fun out there, guys? Is your body starting to get a little warmer? If you're out there, let me know. Pop a thumbs up on the screen, and let me know you're having fun and ready to sling some more spells. So here we go, guys. You've returned fire. Sorceress Meyers snaps a whip, causing the dragon to roar and to move towards the queen. No! We must save her. Try to get the dragon's attention while also dodging arrows. So we got to get the dragon's attention while also dodging arrows. Oh, and I see all those hearts and thumbs ups rolling in. Love seeing that, you guys. Here we go, guys. We're going to dodge them and get the dragon's attention with half jumping jacks. Or if you want to go into the full version, you can do that instead. Half jack is this. I step out, my arm swings up and in. Just like this. If you are new to working out, this is a great place to start. If you want to make it harder, go to the full jumping jack, but go slow enough that you can get a nice full range of motion. I'd rather you go slower, but have good form. I'll show you a full jumping jack too. Now during this workout, once we get past the warm-up, there will be sections where I say this workout plus your chosen level. So you get to decide what level your hero is at. If you're new to working out, make your hero level 1. So if I say 10 push-ups plus your level, you would do 10 plus level 1, so 11 push-ups. If you've been working out for a little bit, try level 3. If you've been working out a bunch, try level 5. Good job with those half jacks, you guys. I think we got their attention. It's working, but we need to become more tempting. And that means it's time to get our glutes to warm up too. So let's get our glutes warmed up and get that dragon's attention by giving me some squat booty shakes. Side to side. Shake that tail. I'm pretty sure this is what dragons like. If you're out there and you know a dragon pickup line, pop it into the comments. If you know a D&D pickup line, pop it in. I would love to see it. I love nerdy pickup lines. Get that booty shaking, you guys. Here's the one I have prepared. Hey, dragon, what's your armor class? Because I'd like to hit that. Keep shaking that booty, you guys. Another one. Are you sure you're not a night fury? Because you're one of a kind. Keep it going, you guys. Good work. Okay, I think we've done it. I think we've got the attention. It worked. You've got the dragon and all the goblins rushing towards you. Quickly, everyone, jog, fast feet. They're all coming our way. Curses, you were too tempting. Training at booty camp made your glute powerfully cute. Slow it down, gentle jog, gentle jog. Whew. And what's this? Dozens of figures, faster feet, faster feet. Dozens of figures are silhouetted upon the rise of the hill behind you. Did the goblins from the camp catch up? They'll smash us from both sides. But wait, no. What is this? It's the farmers from the town. They've come to help. Quickly, everyone, scramble across the boulder-covered hillside to get to the forces and join with the farmers. So we're gonna do standing mountain climbers. I bring my arms up like this, just like this. Grabbing, 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 while bringing up my knees. And imagine you are just scrambling across the boulders. So marching feet, big reaches. If you wanna make this more of an active warm-up, switch to quick mountain climbers. Keep going, guys. We got 30 seconds of this. We got to get to those farmers. We can't stand against the mighty Sorceress Meyers, a purple dragon, and a horde of goblins. We need help. You've got this, wayfarers. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. You made it there. Duck behind the boulder. Everybody get into a wide squat. Hold your position low, okay? Wide and slow. Whew, you're doing good. Eric says, Bard may be a master of string instruments, but whenever I lay my eyes on you, you pull my heartstring. That's a good pickup line. I'm using that on Margaret later. So low squat, mini pulses. So my butt is back, my knees are behind my toes. My feet are pointed outwards. We're behind the boulder. We made it to the farmers. You hear a voice call out. It's the most beautiful tavern worker, the gorgeous tavern worker that you flirt with in episode 1. That successful charisma check paid off. He or she gives you a kiss on the cheek and says, "Hero, I gathered our best. You're not alone. We may be just farmers, but there's one thing we're good at: growing and throwing food. This is our mightiest warrior, Charles." Giant thank you to Charles Brody for supporting the last 3 of our shows. Appreciate you, bud. Mighty Charles and his spells might help. A strong young man. Come out of your squats, guys. Good work. Gentle jog, gentle jog. A strong young man steps forward carrying baskets of unripened, rock-hard apples. He waves his hands over them and sparks crackle across them and they become infused with lightning. He says, "You'll absolutely love this. Food fight!" And the mighty Charles begins launching lightning crackling apples. So everybody, that bags of apples are behind you. We're gonna twist. Grab the apple, throw it forwards. Other hand, twist, throw it forwards. So a twisting warm up as we toss the big rock hard apples forwards. Good work, you guys. Keep going. Grab the apples behind you. Fling them forwards. Charles is a very awesome young man who got into D&D even though he's still in elementary school. He's trying out being a dungeon master, a storyteller. I give you so much props, Charles. You are the best. And you've got this, bud. Thank you for your lightning apples. Just a moment longer, you guys. Keep those twists. Right now, we're using apples to warm up our core. And if you're keeping count, John Brody, I think that's terrible joke number 6. All right, you guys, come out of your twists. Gentle jog in place. Because of your lightning apples, half a dozen goblins drop as crackling energy courses across them. And when James is saying, "Hey, buddy, you're at work, but it's so good to see you." I agree, my man. Great to see you, too. I hope you can catch up with us later. So the goblins drop, and then suddenly your cloak ripples and flutters. It begins to pull towards the dragon. You look, and the great beast is inhaling. Oh no, it's about to launch a fireball. What are we gonna do? Sorceress Meyers laughs far too sweetly and aims the dragon at the farmers. It's gonna demolish these farmers. Quickly, everyone, we have to throw up an arcane shield and deflect the incoming fireballs. So all together, you guys, legs wide, arms open. Imagine the energy building between your hands as you form the shield in front of you. And as the fireball comes in, bring your hand across to your knee and deflect it to the side, back up. Deflect to the side, back up. Just coming down to the thigh, to the knee, and as you feel warmer, you can bring it lower to the shins, maybe to the toes, but don't overdo it because we're still warming up as we deflect these fireballs. Get those deflections going, you guys. You've got this, just a moment longer. We want to get these legs nice and warm. Today, I'm only going to the shins. My hamstrings are pretty tight, and I want to make sure I got it in me to face off with this dragon. 2 more, you guys, on each side. Great job. Oh, and I just saw that. Thank you so much. I think that was, oh yeah, thank you so much, Patrick. Really appreciate the tip. You're awesome. Glad you're liking the show. Okay, you guys, come out of that. Gentle jog in place. You've done it, you guys. You deflected all of the fireballs. Now's your chance. Grab a quick drink of water. Take a quick breath. I've got my tankard ready. Oh, and James Peach, good to see you, my man, from up north. Didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball. Yeah, I feel like Fireball hurts our friends more than the enemies most of the time. All right, you guys. You've had your quick drink, back to jogging in place. You are doing so good. So everybody, we're gonna get into a squat and we're gonna hold this position. So our legs are just a little wider than our hips. Sit back into that squat. You guys are doing so good. You're already halfway through this workout. We're pretty much done with the warm up. You got this, you guys. I hope you're feeling warm. I know I'm getting some sweat going here. So it worked, you guys. They're safe. The dragon roars in frustration. Sorceress Meyers calls out, "I want that wayfarer's blood." Bouncing pulse squats, you guys. "They will not stop the Great Lich's plan. The rest, the farmers, destroy them. At least their bodies will be of use to me." Goblins charge up the hill towards the farmers and scream with a berserker's rage. The sorceress cuts her hand through the air, and glittering light ripples around her in an arc, forming into a shimmering globe of invulnerability. Jog in place, you guys. Jog in place. You won't be able to fling firebolts from a distance with that globe of invulnerability surrounding her. You're gonna have to get close to her and the dragon and somehow get past all these goblins. How will you do this in time? Within the bubble of magical protection, Sorceress Meyers extends her hand and glowing green tentacles grow from her fingers towards the queen. Everybody, fast feet, fast feet. Go, 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 go. Great job, you guys. We are now entering the actual workout. The cardio section is done. Most of the rest of this is going to be groundwork. Slow it down to a slower jog. If you want to throw a mat down, I recommend that if you've got one. If you don't, carpet, a towel, whatever will be fine. Some of these, I'm going to give you modifications for an easy mode, but if you want to make it harder, I will give you those options. Feel free to do that for yourself as well. I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. Oh, and I just saw another one. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Sarah, thank you for the tip. Glad you're liking the show. That's awesome. Okay, you guys, so before you can react, the goblins charging your way release another volley of arrows. Hit the deck, everyone. 15 push-ups. 15 of them plus your chosen level. If you're new to working out, do this against a wall or use a chair. Hold on, squeeze your butt tight, bring it in, okay? Just like this. Squeeze it and push. 15 of them. If you want to make it harder, on the ground, on your knees. You get into the frame, there we go. Pushing it. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can hold one leg up. If you want to make it even more, full on the toes. Even harder, one leg in the air. Even harder, push up in a handstand. Maybe you got that in you. Okay, you guys, good work. You hit the deck. The arrows fly past you. Did you get all your push-ups in time? Charles roars behind you. "We'll stop the goblins. You get to the queen." He grabs another handful of apples and then says, "If this works, then consider it my application to become a wayfarer." Charles comes in towards you, gives you a quick predator-style handshake, both your biceps bulging. You give each other a nod, and he hurries off with the farmers towards the goblins. You leap atop your battle corgi, Rintin Ricky, and charge downhill. So for this, guys, hands and knees, okay? Hands and knees on the ground. Just like this. Hope you can see me. I'll angle the camera a little bit more. Get into your hands and knees plank. Squeeze your butt tight. You're then, in your hands and knees plank, gonna bring your knee up towards your elbow, back in towards the elbow, back in. Imagine you are Rintin Ricky the Corgi, and you are charging down the hill. Get those legs up towards your elbows and back in. See if you can get 20 of these plus your level. 20 plus your level. If you want to make it harder, full plank, bringing it in towards the elbows. Pop. Good work, you guys. You're hurrying down the hill. The queen is now fully wrapped in the sorcerer's green tentacles and is being pulled atop the dragon's saddle. If they fly off, there'll be no saving the queen. We need to get there faster. So to speed up, you guys, hands and knees again. You're gonna do shoulder taps. Oh, I love seeing those hearts rolling in, you guys. Shoulder taps, okay? So hands and knees plank, shoulder tap. Try to keep your body still as you do this. If you bring your knees or your feet wider apart, that'll help you to stay stable. Great job, you guys. Again, 20 of these. I'm gonna go full on the knees on this, or full on the toes. You can do these against the wall if you have sore wrists, or against a chair. Build yourself towards the harder version. Good work, you guys. Hold your planks now. Hands and knees planks. The ride is getting bumpy. Can you stay atop your corgi's back as you charge down the hill? It's time for a strength and dex saving throw. The way we're doing this strength and dex check is boat pose. So on your butts, you're gonna try to pull your legs up and balance on just your butt cheeks while keeping your arms to your side. If you want, you can bend your knees, even keep your feet on the ground and just lean back a little. Or if you want to go full out, straighten your legs, straighten your arms, long neck. See if you can hold this, guys. We're going to go for 20 seconds. You've got this. For me, my butt is so bony, I think it counts as a +1 piercing weapon. When I sat on Santa's lap as a kid, he would just slap me. You got it, guys. Good work. You passed the dex and strength check. You've gotten close. You charged through the sorcerer's magical barrier, and the dragon snaps its massive tail at you. You need to dodge the tail as it comes towards you. We're on the corgi's back. Dodging is going to be difficult. The way we're doing this is with bench dips. So if you have a chair, you can hold on to the chair, put your feet in front of you, and just come down a little bit like this. If you don't have a chair nearby to do these, then you can do it on the ground. On the ground, it's just like this. Just bending those elbows, bringing it up, okay, you guys? See if you can do 15 of those plus your level. Dodge the tail, dip below it. You've got this, you guys. Hear the bards cheering you on. You will be sung of in legend. You are the wayfarer. You've got this, you guys. Great job. Friends, we're almost done with this workout. We've only got 2 exercises left. Just 2. You've got this. I super believe in you, okay? So we're gonna dig deep and we're gonna get this, okay, you guys? So you dodge 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3. The 4th one connects. You fly from your saddle, but this time you're ready. You're not getting knocked prone. No fighting from the ground for you. You're getting back to your feet, and you're bringing the fight to this dragon. So let's do this, you guys. Quickly getting back to our feet. We're doing this by using burpees. So if you've never done a burpee, here's the version I want you to do. Knees bent, come down, bring your hands to the ground, walk your feet back, walk your feet in, stand up, okay? Just like that. You're going for 15 of these. If you want to make it harder, add in a push-up. If you want to make it even harder, instead of stepping your feet one at a time, try jumping them together. Bring it up. If you want to make it even harder, add a jump when you stand up. You are a hero. You've got this, you guys. You will fly back to your feet. You will face this sorceress and this dragon. Keep going. You got 15 of these plus your level. By this point, you should be about 2/3 of the way through your burpees. This is the workout most people fear. You, however, have courage, and you succeeded in that fear check. Your willpower is strong. Last one. Good job, everyone. Quick breather. While you take a quick breather, get into a gentle squat. Okay, gentle squat. Talking while doing that. That's a neat challenge. Oh, and I saw it again. Thank you so much, Anna. Really appreciate the tip. Thank you. Okay, you guys, you get to your feet. Battle Corgi, Rin Tin Ricky at your side, growling ferociously. You look down at him, and also at the strange magic wand poking out of your belt. The wand that you found in the goblin's cave. The wand is now fully charged, overflowing with life energy. Sorceress Meyers unleashes an arcane sleet storm. At the same time, her dragon breathes fire. You grab your wand. I also grab a drink of water, something's in my throat. So grab your wand between both hands so they're in a prayer. Gentle squat. What we're going to do is harness the energy in our wands. So pushing together as tight as you can. Your hands come up as you squat down. Just like this. Give me 20 of these as you harness the power in your wand. You've got this, you guys. Low and powerful. This is our last workout before the cool down. Harness that wand's energy. You need it now more than ever. Weeks of your working out has filled this wand with power. Keep squeezing together tight as you can. Tight as you can. Squeeze together. Get that chest lift in there. 20 plus your level. We're almost done. Squeeze tighter. Last 2. Last 1. Boom. The wand explodes with energy. You feel every muscle in your body twist and shift. Pure life energy is flooding through you. Your body crackles, twists, and begins to polymorph into your animal form. What is your animal form? A golden dragon. On 4 taloned feet, you look at the purple dragon and the sorcerer. You roar in defiance. Likewise, Rin Tin Ricky, the corgi, also polymorphs, growing wings and a horn, becoming a pega corgi. The 2 of you face down against them, looking to defeat the diabolical dragon and the sorcerer. Will you succeed? Tune in next Monday to find out, because next Monday we're fighting them as a dragon, and I believe in you. Good job, everyone. Workout complete. If you enjoyed today's workout, let me see a heart on that screen. I would love to know what you think of it. We are going to flow right into our cool down. Super important. While our hearts are going fast, we want to cool down. Get our muscles to loosen up so we don't get too tight. Oh, I love seeing those hearts rolling in. Thank you, guys. I'm so glad you guys are my workout buds. You've made this quarantine so much more fun and helped me stay a lot healthier. Okay, you guys, so time for a cool down. Oh, and Cheryl, thank you. That was a really nice tip. Super appreciate it, Cheryl, the mistress of sorcery. She is staying strong. Loving that. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, you guys, cool down time. Let's get our cool down. So legs slightly apart. Big reach with our arms up over our heads. And then we're going to come down and arch forwards. Inhale, come up. Big inhale. Exhale, bring it forwards. I'm going to come in closer so I can hopefully read your comments too. Michaela, I agree, we did it. Good job, everyone. Beth, thank you so much. I just saw that tip. Really appreciate that. You are amazing. I think that would make a good name for one of our next heroes. Beth the Barbarian. She's good at 2 things. Knitting and decapitating. Last one, you guys. Big breath up. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, let's get a little bit of an arm stretch. So bring our arms straight across and then hug it in. I'm gonna angle that up a little bit. Straight across, hug it in. Maria? I don't know why I can't pronounce your name. Maria, hey Maria. She says, mine's a sassy flying platypus. I love that that is your animal form. A flying platypus. Platypus actually have venomous spurs on their feet. Surprisingly deadly and adorable. That would be a pretty sweet animal form. I'm down for that. 5 more seconds as we hug this in, you guys. Allison says, so entertaining that your toddler was following along. Ah! I love hearing that. Thank you, Allison. Sounds like you got a great kid. Okay, let's bring it up, reach it back, grab the tags in the back of our shirts, and bring it over. Oh. Good job, you guys. Cheryl says, this is the highlight of your week. It's always so fun. Cheryl, you're the best. Thank you so much. Tiffany, you made it 100% through today? That is awesome. And you said you had to sit out a couple last time. You are getting stronger. That's amazing. That's a really good point, is if you guys have been doing this for a couple of weeks, next week, I encourage you to go up a level. Make it a little bit harder for yourself. You can do it. Patrick says, so does that mean our house is Slytherin? Oh, man, it does, yeah. That is our spirit guide. We're going to start speaking some parcel tongue. Oh, Brenda Richard, thank you so much for the tip. Yeah, we'll totally be friends with you on Venmo. Appreciate that. Richardson, that's a sweet name. That's very regal. Richardson, the son of the rich. Oh, what am I doing? We do the other one first. So then we bring our left arm across our body, hug it, and give that arm a little bit of love. I got my tattoo of my dad on the corner. I'll give him a little kiss. Mwah. Love you, Dad. Hug it in, you guys. Squeeze it. Michaela says, each week we work out together, it gets easier. We are all going to be super ripped and fit this summer. Yes. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I would love to come up with some sort of a ridiculous pose. I've talked about this last couple episodes. Something we could do together, something that like incorporates our strength. Maybe we could do like a side plank or something in pictures together. Think about it. Let me know if you have any fun ideas of something that's like accessible. Bring the arm up and over, grab the tag, hug it in. Something accessible that we could do that would be fun. That could be a special picture just for us workout buds. I think would be cool. I'd love to get like a special album of those going. Beth says, having fun watching with your husband and daughter, exercising with me. You were still working. You know, being able to work right now, I don't begrudge you that. Get that work. We are not sure when our work starts back up. Oh, I just saw another one. Oh, thank you so much for tipping. What was the name on that one? Oh, Keith. Awesome. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate you, bud. I'm going to mention that's Keith Richards from the band. He's out there rock and rolling and showing us some love. Good job, you guys. Shake out those arms. Shake out those arms a little bit. We got those going. Next, let's stretch out our upper backs a little bit. So we're going to interlace our fingers together like this, but we're going to do that behind our backs, okay? So behind our backs, and then straighten our arms and open up our chests. Get a little bit of a stretch through the chest, through the shoulders, kind of squeeze your shoulder blades together. Don't overdo it, though. You don't want to, like, hurt yourself, but get a nice opening stretch. Maddie says, kids want to know when the next kids show is. Maddie, I'm not sure when I'm going to do another kids show. A lot of it right now is really based on, honestly, the support I get for each show to see if it's worth the time I put in to make each of them happen. So the kids shows were super fun, but we also have a lot on our plate with training our new large right now. We're training about 4 hours a day, every day right now. So still thinking about that. I might do another kids show in maybe 2 weeks, but none this week. I am, however, doing a birthday party through Skype for a family. Okay, release those, you guys. Shake out the shoulders a little, and interlace your fingers again, and bring them forwards. So I'm excited to do my first actual party performance, just through Zoom for a family. Reach forwards, extend, and roll. I'm gonna have it so that way the kid can blow out the candles, and I'll blow out my juggling torches. I'll blow them off kind of off camera, but it'll look like he blows into the camera and blows them out. We got some fun games and stuff for that too. Good job, you guys. Get those shoulders loosened. John says Charles loved his character and all the apple puns. For you, brother, absolutely. Gotta give him those puns. Oh, another person just tossed in there. Thank you so much. Sorry, I missed the name. Oh, it's Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Brenda. Sounds like a sexy lady from a 1950s song. Brenda. I won't sing. You don't want to hear me sing. I am the bard who does not sing. Okay, you guys, we just did those. Let's do some standing wrist stretches next. We did a lot of planks, so we're going to loosen up our wrists. So with my palm faced up, like I'm asking for some sweet, sweet high fives from you guys. We're going to grab our hands, pull it back, stretch the wrist gently as you pull it back towards us. If you're doing a lot in front of the computers right now, if you're on your phone a bunch right now, it is so important to stretch your wrists. It could be a game changer. Shell says, you're a kids princess performer. You've been doing Zoom parties all through quarantine. That is amazing. I would love to have you send me a message so I can chat with you, find out what kind of cool stuff you've learned, or what seems to work best when you're doing stuff through Zoom. Because it's like, right now, it's kind of the only way we can perform, so I want to get better at it. Just 10 more seconds, you guys. 10 more seconds. Crystalline Fox. That's a sweet name. You say you were named for a song that doesn't exist. Is that some like 1960s acid trip stuff? I feel like that's what would happen if somebody cast hallucination on me. I would see Crystalline Fox, and you'd be just chilling. So other hand, you guys, bring it forwards, grab the hand, pull it in gentle towards yourself. Let's get a little bit of a stretch for that wrist. Yeah, Stephanie, high five back at you. Oh, Crystalline, you're the Brenda. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Brenda. Also, Crystalline Fox is a sweet name. Next time I play WoW, that's what I'm going to name my character, if it isn't taken yet. Speaking of WoW, I see my buddy Shannon is on here. Hey, Shannon, my WoW buddy. You're so awesome. Okay, release those, you guys, and then let's make fists and then explode our hands open. Just like that. We're going to get those wrists nice and strong. Helps to rehab, too, if you have any, like, carpal tunnel issues. Doing these and also doing the ABCs with your hands, like big letter ABCs. Great way to help strengthen that area and help you deal with carpal tunnel. So guys, while we're stretching going through this, I actually wanted to know from you guys, like, what is your favorite fantasy story, movie, video game? What got you into fantasy? Now that I can actually see the camera and chat, I'd love to know, like, what you guys are into with those. Okay, let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. So rolling our shoulders, big rolls. Oh. Eric, thank you. Super appreciate the tip. You are awesome, my man. I'm gonna imagine that is Eric the Red, the famous Viking. Raiding, pillaging, getting all that good gold. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you, bud. Madison says, or just be a sign language interpreter. Yeah, that is a good way to get over carpal tunnel, too. You guys must have the strongest wrists. I fear being slapped by you, Madison. And again, I think at one point in our shows, roll your shoulders the other way. I think at one point you did grab my butt cheeks to help me on stage. I think I still have imprints from your mighty hands. Stephanie says, does Peter Pan count? Absolutely. Margaret is my tiger lily. I love Peter Pan. That is 100% me. Leah says, A Knight's Tale. Oh, that's such a good movie. I want to watch that tonight. Loved Heath Ledger. Wasn't he amazing? And The Hobbit, yes. Michaela says, Avatar and Disney movies. Love Avatar. All-time favorite show. So good. Eric says that you do love Vikings. I knew it. Okay, you guys, shoulder rolls done. We're going to move down to the ground for some gentle stretching. I'm going to slide this camera down. That way I can still hang out with you guys. Let me know if the music is too loud, too. Amanda says, Harry Potter for life. Yeah, Harry Potter's a great series. So we're going to do some cat and cow. So on our hands and knees, and then what we're going to do is we're going to arch our backs and look up with our heads. And then we're going to exhale and then come down and bring our heads down. Arch up, sink down. Imagine you're a cow with some big, heavy udders. And they are all natural. You did not get an udder job. Then bring it back, be the cat. Not like that horrible version of the Cats movie, where they for some reason animated buttholes on the cats. Arch up. I love that somebody had to go in there and CGI out all of the butts. All the anuses from the cats. Ridiculous. Let's do 2 more cat and cows. Get those lower backs loosen up. If you're sitting in front of a desk a lot or just seated a lot, Doing a few gentle cat-cows throughout the day can help you with lower back pains. Good job, you guys. Finish up those cat and cows. Does Clash of the Titans count, the 80s version? Yes, it does. I love those old school movies when they were doing the clay animation, especially when you get like way back in the day. Oh, those were so fun. And in the 80s, we had like, what, Red Sonja and Beastmaster? I was just a baby at the time, but I loved that stuff. All right, you guys. Next, we're going to do a little bit for our legs because we did do a lot of squats. So we're going to do some gentle lunges. Let me bring my mat over because I am so bony. I like to keep my knees protected. So on the knee, bring it forwards. Oh, another tipper. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. What was the name on that one? Totally missed it. Oh, that's great. Okay. Thank you so much, CJ. Really appreciate you, bud. A guy who's so cool, he only needs 2 letters. CJ in the hizzy. So a little bit of a gentle lunge. I'm just bringing my hip forwards here, pushing forwards through my hip. If you want to feel it more with your back leg, you can push it down into the ground a little bit, and you can take your hands here on your knees if you want to push back against that a little bit too. Gentle stretch. If you suffer from lower back pain, so often the pain is actually because you have really tight hip flexors. When we sit, we tighten up in here. So lunges can help a ton with lower back pain. Go for a short, gentle walk, then do some gentle stretches once you get warm. Jason and the Argonauts. Yes, Sophia. That is such a good one. Lisa, you saw Cats and you said it was a disappointment. I am not surprised. I have not seen that movie. It didn't sound like it was going to be super great. Okay, gently come out of that with that same leg in front of you. Pull the toe towards yourself. So you're flexing the foot. And then you're going to gently come forwards while keeping your chest up. So I'm going to gently come forwards. I can hold onto my knee or my shin, whatever feels good for you. Don't overdo it.
But I'll try.
Chris Fox says, also, thanks for these in a big way. You are 37 pounds lighter than when quarantine started. That is amazing. Oh, it's been some great motivation. I love that. It has been tough. I feel like a lot of people have tried so hard to resist not just like drinking and eating snack food all the time. So I'm really glad that's been good for you. Leah says, thanks for the wrist stretches, by the way. Some old injuries have flared up with work at the grocery store. Oh man, I need to do like a special wrist episode where I go through like common problem areas like lower back pain or knee issues or wrist issues. That would be a good one for me to do. I'll put that on my list. Okay, you guys, let's come out of that. Gentle, come all the way up, big breath. Then with control, bring that leg in and let's switch legs. Bring that leg forwards and we're gonna come into our lunge gentle as we come forwards. Oh, I also had another one I wanted to ask you guys while we're stretching, chat with you guys about. I'm like super intrigued because I wear the same costume all the time when I'm at fair because we're doing our show. So if you had like money wasn't an issue and you could come to fair dressed up in whatever you wanted, you could just afford to get it. What would be the thing you would want to dress up as? For me, oh man, I think it would be so fun to come as like Scottish Highlands, but when the Vikings were invading. So like really like Dark Ages kind of rags and furs and barbarian looking, you know, sort of look with some really cool like skulls and weapons. Have a whole horde of loud. Oh, it'd be so funny. And at my height too, we would just look like halfling barbarians. It'd be so good. What was that Madison saying? Grateful for the stretches for the upper back. Been making masks for healthcare workers for about 10 hours a day. Madison, you are a hero. That is amazing. Thank you for doing that. I know Margaret's made a couple of masks, and yeah, it was like surprising like how useful that is for so many people right now. So thank you, Madison. You rock. Cheryl says, super dramatic dark fairy. I feel like that's kind of fitting for Cheryl Meyers, our sorceress supreme. Joshua's saying, Lord of the Rings, Gondorian Ranger. Oh man, I can totally see you doing that too. That would look sick. Did I just see somebody saying Rapunzel? That is really awesome. Oh, and Maria's saying a dragonborn. Oh, with a sweet dragonborn mask, like with the full articulation. That'd be really cool. Have you seen at the Arizona Fair, they have a cast member whose character basically is a dragonborn and has a really cool outfit. Even has dragon scales all over the body and a fully articulated head. Okay, guys, we're just about done with that. Good job. A gelfling. Oh, Sophia. That would be really cool to see. Okay, guys, we've got just one more stretch that we are going to do. So we're going to do a glute stretch to finish things off. So for this glute stretch, you've got a couple of options for this. Glutes are so important, so I'm going to show you 3 options for the stretch. Do whichever one feels best for you. Option 1 is a pigeon pose. So for that, you bring one leg across and come down like this. If you want to make it more, you can lay down over it. That might be too much for people. An easier version is a figure 4. So you lay on your back, bring one foot, the ankle over your knee, reach through, pull it in. Try those 2, see which feels best. The one I really like is I sit Indian style, and then I bring one foot over the top and my sole down, and then I hug that knee in, and I feel a really nice stretch kind of through my IT band and my glutes. Michaela saying, you wish you had these workouts when you had taken fitness classes last year. You didn't like the class, but you like the working out. Well, I am so glad that you're here with us. And you've been so encouraging. Like, I go through these comments afterwards and respond to people, and I see how often you are, like, celebrating everyone. And, like, just being, I feel like, a true bard for our workout buds and keeping us going, giving that bardic inspiration to all of us. So let's hug that in, you guys. Keep it tight in. Oh, my buddy Ozo is on here. Good to see you checking in. That's awesome. Hugging it for a moment longer, you guys. Oh, and another tipper. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. From Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Or maybe is it Aaron? Okay, guys, come out of whatever butt stretch you are in and then switch to the other side. So talking about workout buds, our team of workout adventurers we've got on here, I've been thinking about maybe getting like a special like enamel pin or something made that we can rock. I'm thinking, because a lot of us are like new to working out or getting back into working out, that I like buds. It feels like we are like young plants. We're like blooming. We're like, we're growing, we're becoming stronger. So I want to come up with some sort of a workout symbol that involves like a growing plant or something. I don't know, maybe that's kind of druidic or something. But does that sound fun to you guys? If you like that idea, throw a heart on the screen. Let me know if that would be something you would be interested in. Something that we can kind of rock together. I think that would be fun. Oh, and I'm seeing those popping up. That's really great. I'm glad you like that idea. I'm trying to think of something fun. Just a moment longer, you guys. Good job. Okay, come out of your glute stretch. Okay, you guys, come in towards the camera. Bring one hand up. Imagine this hand right now that you're seeing in front of you. Imagine the power inside of you, the energy in your heart, the energy in your lungs, the energy in your soul. Take that power inside of you, the life force inside of you, and try to breathe it into that hand. Feel that magic, whatever that is to you, whether that's just what you manifest, and picture it in your hand, and then open that hand and send it out into the world. That is your magic. In this world, whether it's mundane or fantastic, you have the power to change things. You have the power to infuse others with light and energy and joy, and you have the power to level up in real life, to get a +1 in strength, a +1 in constitution, even increase your charisma, become more confident, become more forceful, and become more loving. You guys are wonderful. I've super enjoyed working out with you guys. Level up to all of you. Next class, one level more from each of you guys. You killed it today. Super enjoyed having you as my workout buds. One last time, if you like the show, you want to keep it going, hit us up. In the description of the video is our Patreon for more of my workout videos. We do just for Patreon, some fun exclusives. Or throw a couple bucks in the hat. We suggest $5 if you can handle it right now. I know it's a crazy time. Into our Patreon, which, into our Venmo, which is barely_balanced, or onto our PayPal, But one last time, guys, thank you for being here. I love chatting with you guys, seeing your names. I'm starting to recognize more and more names on here as we grow our community. So have a great day, you guys, a great evening, and keep making the choices to become a real life hero. Bye, guys. Until next week.